Good morning, everybody. So today is going to be the first day of my new series called Witchy Thing Weekly. I know that I tried the serious thing before and it went horribly bad. Why? Because I never posted anything past the introduction video. So I deleted that one. So what I'm going to do basically is every week, I'm not going to have a specific day, it's going to occur sometime between Sunday and Saturday. I am going to talk about one witchy thing. So that could be anything from tools to different parts of rituals and elements and the Sabbats and literally anything you could think of that would have to do with witchy things. And what I'm really excited about is, I'm going to go through, I'm going to tell what it is and like if I'm showing an item, it'll be, okay, well, here's what it is, here's what it does, this is what people use it for, this is how I personally use it. If I talk about the Sabbats, I'll tell you, what they are, what they're about, how I celebrate. And then what I'm really looking forward to is the interaction from you guys. Every time I do a Witchy Thing Weekly, I would really like, a lot of comments are awesome. I read all the comments that you guys post. I don't always get back to all of them. I'm really bad at that, but I do read all the comments. But I would love to get video responses. So like, for example, this week, for my first episode, I'm going to be doing pendulums. And I would love to see your pendulums, why you chose what you did for your pendulum, how you use it, what you use it for, that type of thing. So, like I said, this first week we are doing pendulums. Now, pendulums are a tool of divination, and they're kind of a very opinionated topic. I don't know if that's the word I want, but I know what I'm trying to say. Because some people think that when you use your pendulums, you are contacting either your spirit guides or actual spirits or ghosts or people that have passed over. Whereas other people think that when you use them, you're actually getting the answers from your subconscious and pulling them to the surface. So you actually know the answers to the questions that you're asking, and the pendulum's just helping to get them out. I'm not going to add my opinion in there because personally I think that it can be both, but, to each his own. Now, hey, quit that. This Patches is scratching my altar. So what a pendulum is it is a weighted object that is suspended by some kind of chain or string or something, and when you hold it, it will either spin around in circles or it will, jump back and forth or whatever. And normally you'll have your elbow on a flat surface so that your hand isn't moving it, and it will do whatever it is. Either you think your subconscious is moving it or if your spirit guides are moving it. Now, when you first get your pendulum, you will want to program it, and the way that I do that is I will hold it, I will ask it to show me yes, and for all of my pendulums, they always, for yes, they actually move like back and forth, like it would be a head nod, and then for no, they will move left to right, and then for maybe or I don't know, they will spin in a circle. Now, everybody's is different, so you'll want to make sure that you ask every new pendulum that you get to show you what the answers are. And then I will take mine, and I actually, when I get a new one, I will put it in my pocket and carry it around with me for a couple days so that it'll attune to my own energy. Now, when you're using a pendulum, I really recommend that you get something that calls to you, because you really want to make sure that you can attune yourself with your pendulum and that you're pretty much in love with it. Because if you are using something just to use it and you really don't feel any connection with it, it's not going to work as well. Which is why I have 3 of them. My first 2, I bought my amethyst one offline, and I love amethyst, but I got it, and while it's gorgeous, I'm probably just going to put it up on Etsy to sell because I just didn't feel anything. It just didn't attune with me personally, so maybe somebody else will get some use out of it. And then as a free gift along with it, I think this is carnelian, but honestly, I'm not 100% sure. It just was like, hey, here's another free pendulum for buying the amethyst one. And I was like, sweet. But I'm not really attuned to either of them. This one actually took me a long time to find, but he is my baby. This is my clear quartz pendulum, and as you can see, it's clear at the bottom and cloudy up top, and I absolutely love it because to me that symbolizes up here is like the answer where you're not sure, it's all kind of cloudy, and then at the bottom here is where your answer becomes clear. So I thought that that was really cool. And with clear quartz, I really love the actual crystal itself anyway because I feel like clear quartz can be substituted for anything and it can be empowered for any kind of purpose. So I can ask, at least for me, I can ask my pendulum pretty much anything and I can attune it to whatever kind of situation I'm looking for. Now, there are a couple different things that you can do with pendulums, a couple different ways to use them. Like I said, you can just do it freeform where you ask it yes, no, maybe questions, and then you can also do, they've made like pendulum boards where they have, kind of looks like a Ouija board where it has the letters and then it has a couple different words on it and the pendulum will swing in the direction of the letters or words. And then there's also cards, which came with my first ever pendulum, which was just like a metal pendulum. And it has different cards, so it'll have the yes, no, maybe cards. It'll have the, it just has like 20 different kinds of cards with different words on them, so you can use them for that too. But yeah, so that's basically the idea behind pendulums. This is mine, and like I said, I absolutely love him. He is like my baby. Now that I finally have one that I love, I can start using them more often. So I would love to see what you guys have for pendulums and if you use them and what you use them for and that type of stuff. And yeah, so next week, I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week. I also would love to hear after my videos any kind of suggestions that you guys would like to hear for the next Witchy Thing Weekly. And I will see you guys later. Blessed be.